Hey guys, Nick and Brandy here from Karma's Crops on Karma's Corner 420 for strain review number 2. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. Make sure on all these videos you hit the thumbs up and share it. If we're going to build the channel, we got to build the channel with your guys' help. Strain number 2, what do we go with?
Purple Pineberry. It is a very nice strain.
It's a
It is
very
more
nice strain.
indica dominant. It has more CBD than a lot of the other strains, probably than most other strains that people are familiar with. And so I kind of like the medicinal value behind that when you actually put the CBD with the THC. It's a different kind of buzz always around with
Mm-hmm.
the nice perks of the medicinal side.
It is. Not a lot of history behind it besides it was developed in Canada, British Columbia, Canada. So for folks like us that are growing up here in the Northeast, it does great. Mold resistant, cold resistant, grows into October and does very well into October. So if you guys are out there looking to grow a cash crop, uh, this would be one of those good ones for this type of temperature and weather and environment and whatnot. We just got onto it this past year, so we're only 2 years in with it, and it became one of our favorites real quick. One of her favorites even quicker. Every time we go for a bag, it seems like she's pulling that bag out.
That's because it's a nice, relaxing, but yet numbing. If you're not feeling quite up to it physically, this definitely gives you a little bit of a boost. It takes that pain away. Like you do definitely feel the CBD side of it, but yet there's still enough THC that you still go ahead and you get your buzz as well. Kind of does pretty good together. It's a nice solid strain.
It is. I love it. One of my new favorites. Early in the spring, we did over 100 clones, maybe 200 clones, and folks got those clones somehow. We
You
gave them
gave
to
them
them.
away.
Yeah, we gave them to them. And so there's a lot of people out there that know Karma's Crops that got to grow it. I'm sure got to smoke it,
We'll
taste it.
actually have them on one of these days and see how it turned out for them.
Yeah, probably not all 200 of them, but
No.
maybe one or two, or two, or maybe one or two. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be great. They'll do a review.
Yeah, they can do a review and let you guys
Right.
know what they felt about it. Because
That would be
let's
clutch.
be honest, marijuana, CBD, hemp, whatever you want to call it, affects everybody differently. So for
Can I call
me,
it the good good?
yeah, you call it the good good.
I learned that in the hood. They call it the good good. That's the good good. Go ahead.
You could take the boy out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Growing wise, medium height, which I like it because indoors, outdoor, you don't got to. There's no height restrictions on it. Probably the biggest plant I've grown over the last 15 years, not height wise, but just biggest plant, most yield would have been the purple pineberry. I get a grape wine type of piney smell
Yeah.
from it.
I
I
agree.
definitely get that fruity taste when
Yeah.
smoking it. Um, yeah, it turned into a crowd favorite really quick. Might start using it in some of our breeding programs because of the higher CBD.
Mm-hmm.
Probably has up to about 2%, where most marijuana strains have around Zippo. We like the CBD added into it, like she said, for the medical benefits.
Oh yeah, and like I was saying, so as far as you get people to say, "Oh, I want this strain. I need a heavy indica. What strain do you recommend?" And I won't recommend any strain to anybody because I have found that each strain is different with every person, and depending on mentally where you're at during that time of the day, that same plant that you just smoked very well could make you feel a certain way in the morning, and then you go ahead and you try to smoke it later on in the day after things have kind of gotten all crazy in your life, and it kind of affects you differently. So I'm a big fan of you try everything once and you see what you like instead of asking somebody else kind of what they got out of it, because
True
we all get
that.
something different out of it.
We do. Yep. I suggest trying probably. I know you don't like to suggest. I suggest trying probably Karma's Crop strains. Those are dope. But yeah, Purple Pineberry strain number two, 28 more to go. The next 28 days, you're going to get 28 more strains